Hello, you guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. So, tonight, first of all, you'll probably hear a lot of loud frogs and all the outdoor noises because I'm doing this outside. So that's the first thing. So, second thing is tonight we're going to be going over the calls that I released the last night as a premiere with no commentary. We're not going to listen to them all. We're going to listen to the first one and the last one. But I have a couple other things I want to show you guys as we go. So, we'll probably do the first call first. In the middle, they talk a lot about commissary. It's actually not commissary. It's care packages. So I'm going to show you guys all of it. I found exactly what they're reading, exactly what they're looking at. And they spend like 40 minutes or longer going through snacks and food. Then I also got a little surprise for you guys. I did do a request. We talked about and try to get more information on what happened with Brenda. But then after that, she gave a lot of information. She told the story and talked about what happened. And I found or requested the police report. So I'm going to show that to you guys. I think we'll do that in the middle. So you'll get to see what was reported to have happened to police, what they said when they were filing to, or, going to a judge to try to get her arrested and all of that. So let me bring Jen up. I'm excited. And yeah, hey, Bendy.
Hello. How are you? Hold on. I think I need to turn my mic down. Hold on.
It sounds loud to me. Bogart, or not loud. Good. Hold on. Speak again. Don't turn it down. It sounds low to me.
It sounds too low?
Hold on. Let me make sure because I probably have my volume down.
Can you hear me? Or is
Yeah,
it
I can
low?
hear you good. No, I think it's good.
Low? Okay. Because
No.
I find myself when we talk about Tisha and we listen to Tisha's calls, I find myself getting yelly. And I know
Yelly.
people wear earbuds and everything like that. And I don't want to be yelling.
Yeah, no, you sound good to me so far. And I'm wearing earbuds. So hopefully, is mine okay?
Yeah, yours is fine. Yours is fine. And I will tell the audience, I've turned the mic down. I won't be, I'll probably yell, but I won't be loud. But I have to have the fan on. It's hotter than the ninth circle of hell.
Yeah,
right
it is
now.
hot.
Okay. This is not Florida heat. This is something different. This is not even where I grew up in Texas heat. This is something else. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you right now, I don't really care for it at all.
Well, also, it's probably maybe being a kid versus an adult, and
Well, no, I was an adult when I lived in Texas.
you said where I grew up.
Well,
So,
like in
I'm just
Arlington, the
saying.
Metroplex area, like from all the way until I left in 2015. So that was 10 years ago. So I was 38. So I'm pretty sure I was an adult.
Yeah, you're pretty. Yeah, but I'm just saying, as we age, the heat becomes even more unbearable. You know what I mean?
What are you saying, Allie? Are you calling me old? Is that what you're doing? Are you really calling me old when I'm hot right now, crabby?
No, I'm not. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, maybe it's more annoying now. That's all.
It's more annoying now. You're right. You're right. You're right.
But no, the feels like today was at 106 here, which was miserable. And I know that the Carolina heat is not Texas heat. So I don't know how I would handle it if I was you. I really don't. I don't blame you. I'd be very annoyed.
Disrespectful, Allie. I'm very upset about it.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Maybe it's, it just even me. Like as I age, I have a harder time handling the heat. I can't stand it. I really can't. It drives me nuts. Like I used to as a kid play out in it and you don't really care, you're just hot, but yeah, it's a thing. But Bogart, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Love your channel. Hello, everyone. Yeah, not about being older, but older. You literally said where I grew up. Okay, it's not as hot as where I grew up.
Allie, babe, that was a complete trap. There was no way that you. There was no right answer for that, babe. None.
Well, hopefully it cools off tonight and we can hang out and get rid of our annoyances, even though I'm not sure if Tisha's the way to do that, but we can take it out on her. Katrina, thank you for being a member for 12 months. Sorry, Bendy, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Jade Raid. Oh, yay. Thank you guys. Thank you, Melissa. Okay. So I'm going to pull up the calls, but we're not going to listen to that much of them. Maybe like 30 minutes tonight, which will still take us a while to get through. But in the middle, and you were here last night, so you heard, there's so much about this food. And here, let me just start with this. We're going to start. I'm going to show you the order form for these care packages. So depending where you're at and where you're at in the prison, you're limited. I think that she's limited right now because I'd say that she's probably like one of these 50. The mental health ward or medical units are going to be the most limited, I would think. That's just an assumption. But there's only so much you can send to your inmate, but this is exactly what they were reading. There's that coconut powder. Letecia talks about she loves. This woman spends 40 minutes or more going through each and every option on this care package list, which there's a lot. It's actually really annoying that they have all these choices. But
Hold on, go back to the hair care products. Health and beauty. Let's see. Oh,
wait, here's shampoo and conditioner.
Okay, they've got Pert, White Rain, and Dove, and the Pert is 2-in-1, and White Rain is so bad on your hair. So I don't feel that bad for her. Lord knows she doesn't use it because obviously.
Well, here's the list. I'm going to drop it in the chat if you guys want to go through. I don't want to read through each and every one of these things, but this woman, she's spending all kinds of money on Tisha and making sure she's more than comfortable.
Cozy.
Mm-hmm. So, that's lovely. But anyway, the link's in the chat if you guys are interested. It says, let's see, first day to order Wednesday, January 1st, last day Monday, June 30th. I don't know what that's about. Live chat, you can chat them, you can order online or call. So Tisha cannot order this. That's what I was thinking looking at it last night. This is not something she was reading through. So Tisha, because she was writing stuff down for whatever reason, she can't order. It has to be ordered. Like these are care packages and they get shipped to the prison. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. So this woman is, oh my God. Okay, whatever, lady. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, if this is what you want to do with your money, your time, your energy, that's on you. But I feel sorry for you, honestly.
I do too.
And then, okay, so let's get into the first call. And then like in the middle, maybe I'll share Brenda's it's short. Jen's seen it already. It's on Patreon on the free tier though. You can join on the free tier. And I'll be live on Patreon this week at the beach. I want to do some stuff at the beach, but we'll listen to the first call. And then is there anything you want to say before we get started, Bendy?
No, I'm good. Oh, your thumbnail looks really good. I like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Letecia there looked like.
Did you use my suggestion to search woman silhouette?
This one I had already had, but yes, I did after that because you can look in my. Oh wait, this or the thumbnail on this live.
Both.
So on this live, the thumbnail, I got that with your suggestion, but this little picture I had previous to when searching mystery woman.
Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's all be quiet and let's listen to the BS.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, babe. Okay.
Individual at Denver Women's Correctional Facility. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, I can finally hear you. It's these headphones. Huh? You can hear me though, huh? Yeah, I can hear you because everybody mic goes out on these headphones a lot. Oh man, it's crazy. It's like it's blank and then it like clicks. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. That's because I'm clicking the mic, trying to get the mic to work. Oh, gotcha. I was looking at that union package too that we can go through when you have time. maybe tomorrow or something.
That's what we were just looking at.
I was looking through it. I had to go into Colorado and all that.
So they still do get it?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
I sure hope they have pork.
Huh?
I sure hope they have that pork.
Yeah, I think so. Like for the meals.
Pork meals?
What are you talking about, pork?
No, it's like a big yellow bag of pork.
Oh, I have to look.
You're like, oh no, I don't think I've seen that. It's like, oh no.
I might have. I just looked at it last night before bed. So it's like I was half there, half not, just kind of zooming through it.
Yeah.
Just to see what they had. Type of thing. I'm going into it. But yeah, I'm going to have to read all this stuff off.
You have to read it off.
Or whatever, so you know what they have.
Oh yeah, no, it's weird. Like I try to ask around for package folks, but I can't remember. I'm in the very slow area. So, asking things, they'd be like looking at you like, what? I don't know anything about that. I believe in zombies. So I'll be like, oh God. Okay. Never
Listen
mind.
to this. Ugh.
You have a lot of nerve, Tisha.
I guess we have to
Hold
figure
on.
out our stuff.
Yeah, they
You have a lot of nerve, Letecia. Weren't you the same woman who was telling everybody that the Volturi were coming to visit you, and that you flunked out of wizards and witchcraft school, and so now you were going to be a vampire, and that on a regular basis they were harvesting one or more of your organs at a time? Weren't you saying that?
She sure was. And you know what? Yeah, I was going to say that because she goes on to act like they're out of their minds. These people are insane. They're talking about zombies. And all I could think of last night when we were listening to it, like, has this girl not heard her calls? Like, sure, she has, because she was telling her all the things we were saying. And I don't know. It just makes no sense that she goes right along with it. But whatever. I guess if you are new Amy, that's what you would do.
Yeah. Way to go, new Amy. You're just feeding in the bullshit. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, Christina, they say nobody was timed out. I didn't do it. So I think there might be some sort of misunderstanding. I don't really know what happened, but okay. Yeah, it's all good. All right, here we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
let's
okay
hear her
now?
judge. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but seemed to be
Okay.
all good.
All
But
right.
yeah, let's listen to her judge people for talking about zombies, because
Right.
it's just so out there.
Right. It's just crazy. Who would do that? Who would talk like that?
Yeah.
What's
heard
wrong
talking
with
about zombies
you?
the other day, and I got up and left. I was like, I gotta go. It was just like, like you're in the conversation and everybody knows what they're talking about, but it's like so out there in the world, and I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? These people got to stay off these drugs, and I just was like, I gotta go.
Like, yeah, I need to go do something else now.
So out there.
Yeah, I was looking at it like, okay, we're gonna have to go through all this. Why can't I find where to find your inmate name or number?
Oh boy, they done got rid of me again. Yeah,
I was thinking last
like,
night
oh,
too.
she's done.
I was thinking about it last night. If you did get moved to Florida, that'd be cool.
I wish.
Right? I looked up
I'd be
Florida
outside.
prisons are, and they're like an hour
all day.
Right? They're like an hour from my dad's condo.
They'd be I'd be so dark. They'd be like, what the hell? I'd be like, yep.
Pretty much. Dang, where
I'd have to learn Spanish, though.
Yeah.
Wait.
Then you would know what everybody's talking about.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Why would you have to learn Spanish, Letecia, because you're going to Florida? What does that have to do with anything? You're going to a Florida prison. Are you trying to imply that the prison will be full of people who speak Spanish? You racist bitch. God, I'm sick of her. Okay, that's all I had to say.
Okay. I caught that last night too, and I'm like, it's still in the United States. Like, you don't have to, like, it'd be different if you were going in Mexico or some, like, a Spanish speaking country, then I could understand that. But what? Does she mean I didn't, it didn't click till you said that, though, I guess to talk to the inmates? Or what?
Letecia is the one saying that she has to learn Spanish.
Yeah, I know, but why? If she's going to a, like, that doesn't make sense to me
Does she
anyway.
think that the prison is mainly made up of minorities?
It has
That's
to
a
be
very
that. And so she
that's a
can
very
talk.
bigoted way of thinking, Letecia, because that's not true. But I can't stand her. She's so ridiculous. You're the
I know.
worst, Letecia.
She is. And the little Amy, her new Amy just goes right along with anything. She said, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And by the way, Letecia, just because you think that if you go to Florida, you're going to get tan, girl, bye. No, she's not going to Florida. Florida's closed. I already told this hoe she can't go to Florida.
She ain't going nowhere, but
no, she's not.
In my brain.
Hell, though, we didn't think she was going to, I didn't mean to hit play, but we didn't think she was going to get moved back to Colorado. Like, whatever. She got her way, though, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And I just probably need to, like, to do it. But yeah, because that would be like a given there. You got to learn Spanish.
Yeah. That's how it was in Missouri too. Like people would try to teach me, and I could never like catch on. I mean, I can understand it if they say it, but I can't say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somewhere.
The pronunciation part, yeah, that is hard, especially with the accent. It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
What?
It's like, huh?
I've been up since 1 o'clock in the morning. My sleep is so jacked up here.
Damn.
I know. I lay down at like almost 8 o'clock. I went outside at 5. I stayed outside till 8. Well, really it was like 7:40 because I jumped in the shower. And then I ran more hot water on my eyes because they're still like red.
Oh, her eyes are still red, Jen, from the green pouring out.
And then I came in here at 8.
Letecia, stop lying.
I was like, I gotta go to bed. And then I wasn't even awake for count. So I'm surprised they didn't like knock on the door. But I don't got an ID, so it don't really matter anyway. I mean, they didn't tell them who could be in here because I don't even have an ID.
They probably seen you sleeping and was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're supposed to still stand up for count so they can match your ID with your face. But like I said, I mean, why am I going to stand there with a piece of paper in my hand with nothing on it? So yeah, I was like, what?
And she didn't get her photo taken, remember? I just wanted to pause, though, to add something. So I usually respond to comments like this in a series I do on Real Talk with Alex called Responding to Dumb Comments or something like that, rude comments, whatever. But I do want to respond just for anybody who might feel this way or just to so you guys know. So CityGirl7 at CityGirl729 said on one of the last videos we did together like this, said, I don't understand why people comment all through the video and you can't even watch it. Makes people not want to watch your channel. So if you are like Miss CityGirl729, then all you have to do is go to the video tab, and this video is posted with no commentary. I should have said this right before we got started, just in case that's you, because this is not going to be listening through the calls and not talking. We're going to pause a lot. We have a lot to say. We're not going to listen to every call on this video either. So if you just want to listen to Letecia, the video is already up, and you can just go right over there and not be interrupted by me or Jen. So, okay, that's all.
Where are they going to get your ID? I don't know. I asked again yesterday morning. I was like, hello, what about an ID? And they're like, I don't know. So,
oh, well, that doesn't help.
I mean, maybe they're not giving me one.
Maybe. It seems like you would have one by now.
I don't know. which is crazy because when you go to chow hall, you got to have an ID or you can't eat. So I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know where you're going to chow hall.
Huh?
How are you even going to chow hall?
Well, I can't go to chow until I'm a 3, but when I do become a 3, like you got to have your ID because your ID has to scan in chow in order to go through.
Well, they better get a move on.
It's the same thing when you go to the library or the gym or whatever. You have to scan yourself in, you know. So I don't know.
That's crazy. I can't believe they haven't get. You'd think that they'd give it to you right away. I did get my driver's license today.
They're like nonchalant about it, like, I don't know, maybe they'll get you one. I'm like, all right, whatever.
And yeah, we don't know what we're gonna do yet, but yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why they haven't.
Yeah.
Hold on just 1 second, Jen.
Cool. I got my driver's license in the mail today. I'm like, couldn't be yesterday when I can make a copy at work. So I can do it today.
You know how that timing always is. It's always like that.
Right. Well, I seen online that you had to have your address match. So I had a sticker on the back of it, but you know, I didn't want any issues.
Dude. Is that like going in and out for you? Hold on 1 second.
No, played it. It wasn't for me.
Okay, because my headphones died and I had to go get a different headphones, and then when I connected them, it started doing something funny. It must be the headphones. Okay. All right. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
What?
He's already approved. he must have turned that in on day 1 because he is already approved.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No way. Yeah. And listen, then I'll tell you this. Hold on, let me go to it. I got all these missed calls from people, but like we can't answer missed calls. But under my missed calls, there's like all kinds of calls missed.
What?
Yeah. There's somewhere online for people. There must be an option online for people to hit call inmate or something. I don't know.
There's a option. I hit it twice where you can notify to call you. I did it twice.
With that. Listen, there's all kinds of people know.
I wanted to test it and see.
All kinds of people doing it.
So it doesn't show who is doing it?
It has their number.
Oh. I think I did it twice, something like that. I was like, I wonder if she gets it or not. Did I? I was like, I'm going to test it and see.
Yes.
All this thing.
It shows up missed calls. Let's see, we got him on there. Oh, guess who missed calls on there? Oh, shoot, I didn't even see this. Ronaldo.
I cannot believe someone actually put in a visitors list and you have no idea who they are.
But I have no idea. Never seen him before in my life. Never talked to him before in my life. Other than the message I read to you, but yeah, that's it. It's down to my visiting list. It's down to my visiting list as boyfriend.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's already. It already has the thing approved for boyfriend. Oh man!
Can you actually going to approve that?
Up, man.
Huh? Are you actually going to approve that?
They already approved it. He's already approved.
Oh, I mean, don't you have a say in it though?
I didn't do anything. They must let you.
it lets you just do whatever, I guess, on the visiting thing. I guess they don't, I mean, I don't know, shit. I've never even seen a visiting application, but and whatever he did, he got approved, so it must have matched. His ID and everything must have matched.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Did you write on that?
And then, no, because you can't write on weekends.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nobody here on weekends to answer anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
They always have people that like.
What now?
Oh, what were you going to say?
Jen, I cannot hear you if you've asked me to pause because something is wrong with my. Wait, speak.
I didn't say anything, baby. I've just been sitting here quiet. Are you having auditory hallucinations?
I'm having audio issues majorly. I couldn't hear anything, but now I can hear you. Oh my God. Thank God. Okay.
Are you okay?
We're good now. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, but I didn't want to. I was thinking, oh my God, if you've been asking me to pause, like I was freaking out, grabbing every different headphones I had. I've got 3 sitting here now. My AirPods, these other ones, and Bentley's. None of them are working. I know, but now it's coming through the speaker, so it's all good.
Okay.
And also, people can try to call. So they can't actually call, I don't think. I think on their end of whatever app they're using to communicate or do phone calls, they can hit the call button and it alerts the inmate to call them. That's the way I understand it, but I don't know. So it's interesting.
I was just saying they only have people that do it in the mornings at like 8 or 9 o'clock, and then they do it in the evenings before they leave, and then that's it. That's the only time they have people reading them.
Oh, that's why it takes so long.
Yeah.
Forgot what I was going to say. That's crazy, though. Must be somebody that I don't understand why he didn't contact you when you were in Kansas. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I know. He said, I've been looking for you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I was in Kansas. Everybody else knew I was there.
Well, obviously he knew that because how would he know you're in Colorado? Unless he's like literally stalking you every day because he like literally sent you a visiting form like overnight, you know?
He didn't send it to me. I don't know who he sent it to. I didn't know anything until he messaged me and was like, I just thought he was kidding. Like, I didn't know he had already did it. I thought it was just a joke, you know? Like, I thought it was somebody, I thought it was a name made up, you know? So I just assumed, like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the name had to match the ID, so, I mean, whoever the hell it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's so crazy. And then I got a missed call from Ronaldo. I guess he's alive again.
Oh, from which one?
All the time.
She really, I'm still having to listen through my phone. This call is not playing through my speaker, but you I could hear through the speaker. I don't know.
Okay.
But she really seems, again, like she thinks she loves this, that people are, if this is even true, right? But even just seeing that it's true and she's getting all these people wanting to talk to her, she really loves it.
Yes. Oh, she loves this type of attention. It's her favorite. I don't think it's true, though. I don't think it's true. I kind of think it feels a lot like the games that she played with Al. That's how it feels, where she's trying to make the person jealous.
That could be it. And this girl definitely sounds jealous because there's she goes on, she keeps on sounding that way more and more as you go.
Yeah, like whenever she's talking about like men. Remember when she was talking about the activities that they get to do at the soon when she gets to be a level 3 and how the men come over, blah 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 blah, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
And
yes.
the other girl and she was like, she was not interested at all. She didn't want to hear nothing about that.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something weird. The dynamic is odd, but
Yeah.
I don't know if Tisha feels the same, but I think she definitely feels something.
Yeah.
And what?
Yeah. Manipulation. That's all she feels.
That's what I was thinking, like evilness. Like
Right. How can I
evil
use this
spirit.
person?
Shoot.
I'm an entire demon.
Yeah. But Lady fucking T says, "Hey y'all, new episodes of Poker Face and Criminal Minds tonight. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. I actually don't watch those. Do you, Jen?"
I haven't watched Poker Face. I'm an old original Criminal Minds fan. However, I did start watching the new Criminal Minds Evolution, but then I met Spicy Amy over here, and I have no time.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Bendy.
No. It's a good thing. Hey,
That's funny.
I need to ask you guys something. This is totally off topic, but I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. If something is 100% PER percale sheets, is that going to be soft?
Oh, I have no idea.
Anybody
Maybe.
in the chat know?
I bet you they do.
They probably do, but I don't. I'm just help, because I can't have rough sheets. I can't do it.
I wonder if I go in StreamYard on my phone and have that up here and just mute my computer and listen through the phone, if that will work, because I can't hear nothing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do. And then
Woofy's over here playing games, Allie. Want me to lie to you?
Hold on,
I'll spell it out.
Want me to lie to you?
Wait, Woofy said that to me.
Yes, very soft. Gidget said, "Tess, thank you for your super chat." She said, "I love your commentary. It makes me happy." And then Pinche Becky, thank you for being a member for 18 months.
I say it right, Allie. God put that real like mean. You gotta say it with your soul. Pinche Becky. Like that.
Well, I'll let you say it for me. And thank you for being a member for 18 months. I don't know if I can say it like that. I don't want to ruin it.
Pinche Becky.
Okay, I'll try later. I promise.
Right. Oh, Woofy. Woofy's like, well, you asked something and I don't know, but I still want to help you. Woofy. It doesn't say. Let me look. I'll look. Okay, let me focus on what I'm supposed to be doing, which is paying attention to these calls with Tisha Lynn.
Yes, and I'm gonna I might be gone, it will look like, for a second, but I'll be here. I'm just trying to get my sound right and through the phone. So I might pull this one down and put my other one up. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll be trying to listen. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't hear you. What?
The one that dies all the time.
Oh, he actually messaged you?
No, he didn't message me. It was a missed call.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Yeah, he's back alive. He hasn't been alive in like a year now. So I guess he came back to life.
There we go.
Yeah. Remember when we got that picture, and then I messaged. I was like, "Cool car, whose car?" That was the last time I talked to him, because I was like, "Cool." I was like, "Cool car, whose car is that?" And he was like, "Oh, that's her car." Like that.
The caller has hung up. Hello. This is a prepaid collect call from an incarcerated individual at Denver Women's Correctional Facility.
Okay, so the way that Tisha does that to her almost every time, she just hangs up. She don't, and even the girl says later on, she's like, "You just hang up on me." She doesn't even give her the respect. Like, she'll just click and call back. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Tisha's World, new Amy.
Yeah.
Fun, ain't it?
World. You're just living in it.
Yup.
Oh, Darlene, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you. And hey, Melissa Jade. All right. Yeah, she just hangs up. This is like multiple times, but since we're not going to listen to all of them, I'll just tell you, it's in multiple. And then finally the girl's like, dude, you just hang up on me?
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go.
Facility.
All right.
This call is subject to recording
Oh, wait.
and monitoring. To
I
accept
want
charges,
to.
press
So it's the next, very long time. All they do is talk about commissary. Last call is really what I want to listen to. But first, I'll show you guys what Brenda, what actually happened. So we heard Brenda's version, and this is quick, but now you can see the police version or the witnesses and the victim's version, I guess you could say. Okay. All right, so it's so weird talking through my phone and looking at the computer. It's throwing me off. So on June 15th, 2024 at 7:30, police officer, I think, Higgins, responded to 1015 2nd Avenue South in reference to an assault. Upon my arrival, I meet with blank, who stated she was assaulted. Blank stated her ex-husband had a stroke and she came down to help him. Blank stated since she has been here, her ex-husband's friend/girlfriend, Miss Brenda, has been coming around the home trying to see him. She stated she has been with them on different occasions. She stated on the day in question she was at the home while some work was being done and her ex-husband was not there. She stated Brenda showed up demanding to come in the house. She said she told her no. She said they had a verbal argument and Brenda left and then came back 20 minutes later with her nephew. The victim stated they began to argue again and she demanded to be let in the home. She stated she told her no, at which time Brenda pushed her very hard, knocking her over the recliner. Listen to this. The victim stated she flipped over the chair and hit her face on the floor. Blank stated the two painters in the home observed the incident and told her she needed to call the police. She stated at the time Brenda fled the scene and did not return. I then spoke to Blank, who was able to confirm what Blank stated. He stated he helped her back up and told her to call police, but she waited until her daughter arrived at the home. But she did not sustain any injuries. So it's a little different than what Brenda says. I mean, I think that's normal, though, for there to be two different versions of what happened. I thought that was.
I told y'all there was a witness.
Yep. Yep. And I mean, the part where, what does it say again? Let me see, go back to it. So first of all, it happened because she wouldn't let her in the house, apparently, according to her, and that Brenda pushed her very hard, knocking her over the recliner. She stated she flipped over the chair and hit her face on the floor. So she knocked her over the recliner.
Yeah,
Hard.
see, what I think is if she wouldn't let her in, I highly doubt that there was a recliner on the porch. So what I'm going to assume is that Aint B bulldozed her way in and shoved her, and the recliner happened to be right there, and she flipped over the recliner. But the thing that's interesting to me that's very different than Aint B's version of events is the coming over, having an argument, the leaving, and then coming back again. Ain't Brenda.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know, pretty
Fled the
funny.
scene. Ain't B.
We're talking 70-year-old women fighting, okay?
Over some dude who's had a stroke, so he's not even putting out any damn way. He just had a stroke.
Yeah.
So what are you fighting over?
Yep. And yeah, so in this next call, you'll hear, and I'm confused. I don't really know. Maybe listening to it again, it'll make sense to me. But it seems like they knew, because this is before. So we've already heard the call with Brenda. That was only because we were excited, and that was her first call with Brenda, so it wouldn't have made things out of order. But this actually takes place before that call. So Letecia does not know that she's been arrested. And you'll hear them going, something about a rumor that Brenda has a warrant, but they say in Kansas. So I don't know if that's related, totally unrelated. I had never heard that rumor. So it didn't come from us, but we don't bring rumors. We bring the facts, the receipts, the police reports, the FOIAs, that
That's
stuff. So
right. We will
I don't know.
mention it all, and we will bring you the facts. And and here's the thing: he took the report, right? The officer took the report, and they said that was, and then he turned it into the DA's office to see if it was suitable for prosecution. And they chose to take a warrant out, which means they don't do that. There's knowing something happened and proving something happened. And they have to take every case as if the person is going to elect to have a jury trial. So Lordy B ain't B out here criminaling it up.
I know it's I don't know, to be a fly on the wall in that moment, right? Like when they're
Yeah, for real.
having
So
it
I
out.
probably would have laughed. But I would have
Same.
also said, ain't B. Keep your hands to yourself, ain't B.
Yes. And you know what? Like, hey, it's just little stuff at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Jen and I talked about it. We wouldn't have even done when we just knew that she had been arrested, because I stopped listening after that. I didn't hear the story. I don't want to demonize her for something so small.
No.
It's little and petty shit. It's nothing serious, and
Right.
it's definitely not on the anywhere near the same level as this evil thing on the screen.
No. It's
So.
just that it's interesting to hear. There's always three sides to every story, right? His, hers, and side one, side two, and then there's the truth.
Yeah.
Unless you're me and Allie, and then there's their side, our side, and then there's the receipts, which we always bring. So
yes.
there's that.
Yes. Okay. Well, now, the last call.
Okay.
There's
Are we
some
going to
other
listen to
things
the whole thing?
Yeah, I think we'll just
Okay.
listen to it all because it's only the last 20 minutes of the
Okay.
video. And you
Okay.
guys, there's a bunch in the middle. If you want to go listen, and I'll share the link again for the care packages they're talking about. But this call has there's a few things I want to talk about in it, because there's one
Okay.
point where this girl literally tells Letecia, because I know you didn't listen to this yet, because you said
Mm-mm.
you quit listening for the
I
last
did, because we had talked about what we were going to be talking, like which calls we were going to be talking about. And I was telling Allie today that I like to be like ODB. When I give my impressions and my reactions and my commentary, I like to be raw.
Yes. Well, wait till you hear this, because she does lie on the crazies. Okay, I don't know if it's us, but
Oh, God.
she says that they were planning to mess with Leticia's visitor list and schedule all these visits. So we, us, the internet people, so that Letecia couldn't have visitors and shit. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. Never seen her or heard anything like that. So,
Girl, bye. Let me just say this right here, right now. I consider Colorado to be a place that I would like to go, but I'd like to go there during winter so that I could ski.
yeah.
There is no way in hell that I'm going to haul these cookies all the way across the country to, through Hell's Half Acre, and come in and see you at the visit. I could not care less if you get visitors.
Yeah, no.
Get visitors. We're not trying to stop you. So I don't know what crazies you're referring to, but it ain't me or Allie.
Yeah. And I'm wondering, is it true at all? Because yeah, we've all enjoyed hanging out and listening to the calls and trying to get inside of a mind that you just can't possibly get inside. But still, I don't think anybody really cares or would even try to do something like that. We don't do illegal shit. We don't do shit like that. We're not trying to we try to do things right. And I don't know. I just would never do that. But I know you would never either.
No, I ain't trying to mess with your visitors list. I ain't trying to get on there. I wouldn't even write you for free. How about that?
Yeah. Hey, Chief.
Hey, everybody. I see you guys in the chat. Oh, I love ODB, Coffee and Skeletons. He's my fave. I don't want to be all the way like him because he's no longer living, but I do love me some ODB. All right.
You ready? I think that This should be right around the time of the last call. I didn't timestamp it. I should have, but I know it's the last like 20 minutes. So I went back 22. So
I just think it's funny that it says, what about what body washes? And yeah, Tisha ain't going to use no body washes.
yeah, because they're literally still going through the damn care packages.
Oh my God.
And you know what? I was thinking when I first listened, because I've listened to it 57 times, no, like 4 times. But when I first listened, I was like, okay, because Leticia's like writing down. The girl's like, do you like this? They have this. And Leticia's like, ooh, let me write that down. Then I go and I find out Letecia cannot order any of it. I don't know why she was writing it down. This is just like a present from her friend to her. That's all it was. And that grosses me out. I'm sorry.
Letecia, you suck. All right. And new Amy, listen, I tried to give you a fair, I did give you a fair shake. I tried to be open-minded and think, maybe she's just, no.
If you guys want to see, no, no. I'm sorry, that was just funny. Lulu, I'm happy you're here too. And then it just dropped in the chat the list of like the care package list or whatever. So if you guys want to look, that's what you can get. It's pretty sad that she has all those things available to her, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Let's see. They got accessories. They got white body puff. Or a low puff.
It's the end of the call right now.
Hold on, they're talking on this. Hold on, they're talking on this speaker.
Okay.
Oh, they'd be loud on that thing. Now, what'd you say now?
Night, MJ.
White echoes. They got a loafa bath pad or a white body puff.
Yeah, no, I got one of those.
Okay. Let's see. Hair care. Skincare. Okay, yeah, they got body wash over here. Axe Carbon Shower Body Wash. We already said that one. Post Emerald Burst Scent Body Wash.
Yeah, I didn't like that one when I bought it.
Huh?
I didn't like that emerald whatever when I bought it.
Oh, okay. There's a Suave Essentials Cocoa Butter and She Body Wash.
Okay, let me write that one down. All right, Suave, Cocoa Butter, and Shea. Okay, body wash. Okay.
Yep, and then White Rain Ocean Mist Moisturizing Body Wash.
Oh my
That ends up
God.
coming out to be a man. So like a man. Yeah, I got
Walk
that
around
one
sound
before.
like a man.
Yeah.
There's bar soap.
No, I'm good. I got some. I got Dove here, and that's probably the better kind to get.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a Dove flavor, like cucumber or something.
Let me make sure.
Flavor? It's not a flavor, Letecia.
I said okay, and then I
eat
X'd out of it. No, it's just Dove Original Bar. Irish Spring Icy Blast, and I'm sure you don't want Old Spice.
No. Nope.
They got lotion.
Oh, they got lotion? Okay, yep. Because they ain't got no good lotion here. What kind of got?
Personal care, aloe vera lotion.
Oh,
sorry.
God. Oh, my God. Did you hear that? I'm so glad we heard this because this call is about to end and get into the call that's not about stuff. But listen, let me just replay 10 seconds. Listen to how she says aloe vera. Hold on.
Okay, yep. Because they ain't got no good lotion here. What kind of got?
Personal care, aloe vera lotion. Sorry.
Sorry. Aloe vera. You don't know what aloe vera is at your age? Like aloe vera? Aloe vera? Aloe vera. It's like, I'm telling you, children know what that is. Okay, Bendy, that's okay. I just thought that was so funny. Aloe vera. Aloe vera? Yeah, okay.
And name brand is personal care?
Yeah, it's not, well, yeah, it's not personal care.
Which
What
that's
about
at the
the,
Dollar General, by the way,
painter
you guys. Personal care.
Oh, they have another personal care. Letecia perfume scented lotion.
who the hell is Rick Kate?
The caller has hung. Hello, this is a prepaid collect call
She
from
just hung up
an
on her.
incarcerated individual at Denver Women's Correctional Facility. This call is subject to recording
Jesus,
and
Amy.
monitoring. To
Come
accept
on now.
charges, press 1. To refuse charges, thank you for using
Hold on a minute.
security. You may start the conversation
Alo Farrell is Letecia. I love that. I'm sorry.
now.
Alo
Hello.
Farrell.
Hi.
Hello. I was hoping you were going to call back. Oh, have you? You've been outside?
Yeah.
I'm at my friend's
Yeah.
wedding.
Oh, we're at a wedding now?
Yeah, they just had it, and now everybody's just kind of mingling around.
Do y'all have good food?
I don't know. We didn't get food yet.
So you're at a wedding, but you're answering Letecia's call, like standing beside the water, enjoying people, and okay.
Oh, that's good.
We're like by the water. It's pretty.
Oh, okay.
I'm like echoing. Oh, I was gonna ask you, what is that dude's last name? I'm gonna look him up.
Hold
This
on.
part.
Huh?
Hold on.
Oh, you don't know?
Well, I have to go out of the phone screen.
Oh, I'll just ask you later. Or just write me. Or whatever if you don't want.
It's Stratton.
It's what?
Stratton. Straten.
SK?
Straten.
This is where I say she sounds jealous again of this guy. And Tess, there's actually another guy, a Christian rapper they're talking about in the middle calls. Tess sent me a link showing me who that is. I'm going to post out in the community tab tonight so you guys will know who he is. The 7 guy, which you'll hear about in this call too. But that's who 7 is. He's a rapper and apparently does podcasts that Tisha listens to in jail or prison.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna SDRATON.
T-E-N.
Oh my God, push pause,
T-E-N.
push pause.
Yeah.
SDRTEN. Okay.
Which part?
Look at the closed captioning, trying to spell what she said.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Why? First of all, why are you at a wedding at an event? Okay. And you're talking to this mongrel. All right. And she's done spelt this guy's name for you 27 times and you're still getting it wrong. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that Family Guy episode with Consuela. And Peter's trying to spell something for her. And she's like, 4.
I don't even know it, but I can picture it because I loved her.
No.
Yeah. But no, seriously, does she not sound jealous? Like she's like, "What?
Yes.
Let me look this guy up." And she's just
Yeah,
like,
and everybody is a stalker, right?
Yeah.
Nobody but her is there for Letecia, is for the right reason, is in it for the long haul, ride or die, all the things, right? Except for her. Everybody else is a stalker. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, when you're like, pause, I keep trying to unmute my computer, which I'm not on stage on the computer. That one's backstage, and the on stage account is the phone. And it's like got me all discombobulated. So I'm sorry it took me a second.
No, it's okay. I just wanted you to get the SPRSBRAPONTENOTEN. Yeah, ERTEN. Like what the fuck? Even the closed captioning has given up on you. And also, Tisha, did you get a hold to your eyebrow with the tweezers again with the toenail clippers? You got a chunk missing.
Yeah, she does. And look, the chat's agreeing with me. She sounds jealous. Did you hear it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I agree. She sounds like Marge's sister's Selma and Patty. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. And I agree with you, Coffee and Skeleton. She says that's crazy. She can listen to flippin' podcasts, get coconut coffee creamer, Pharaoh shampoo, the Alo Pharaoh.
It's French.
Alo.
Hello, Pharaoh.
Oh my God. What's wrong with these people?
Oh my God, I'm done.
Alo Farrell. Keisha's like, no, I'm not that. What's the name brand stuff?
Yeah, I can't do right rain. I smell like a man. Shut up, Tisha. Shut
Smell
up.
better than you smell now.
Right? At least you smell clean.
Yeah, and let me tell you what, like Irish Spring is one of my favorite body washes. I've used that, like I can't help it. I love like cologne smells mixed with like vanilla, and sometimes like
Ooh.
Bath and Body Works will sometimes do one called Wicked Vanilla Woods that smells like cologne and vanilla. But if
Ooh.
I don't have that, I use like cologne and vanilla together. It smells
Look
really
at you. My
Mhm.
hubs uses Irish Spring. It's my favorite, but I
Oh, it
can't
smells
use
so
it. It's
good.
too harsh on my skin. I have to use Dove Sensitive.
Well, they have the Irish Spring Moisture Burst or whatever, and it's a little easier on this, like not as harsh, but
Well,
it smells the same.
I saw on Bath and Body Works, they have a scent called Butterfly. I'm very interested in.
Ooh, I think I've seen that in the store, but I can't
Mhm.
think of what it smells like. But
I'll tell you in a little. I'll tell you later.
ooh, okay, yeah. I love the good smelling stuff, but okay.
All right.
Hey, new Amy, if you're here in chat, reach out. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. She's not going to reach out to us. And even if she did, it would be because we've already heard them. They've talked about like trying to put out fake information, manipulate. Well, you're going to hear it in a minute. I think they talk more about it in this call. Telling the public that Tisha has a boyfriend and just shit like that.
Ooh, S. Hockett says it's amazing. Okay, thank you.
Ooh, there you go, Bendy.
All right.
Okay, here we go. The last ones I got from Bath and Body Works, one was a pistachio. This was like a month, maybe 2 months ago, and the other was a strawberry something. And I got
Ooh.
the body wash, lotion, and spray. And I'm already out of the lotion, so I'm not using it much, but it smells so good, super good. But okay, it was like strawberry, but mixed with like I don't know, something different, not just like fruity. It had like a sexiness to it, like I can't explain
Ooh.
it. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up and let you know if I find it.
And it also had aloe vera.
I just wrote it in my notes.
Say it like you mean it,
Yeah.
Allie.
You
And
can
they'll
see if you
say
find my boyfriend on there. Oh, God.
I was thinking how weird it was. How?
Let me know if he's cute.
All right.
He's probably got like a cartoon picture up there or something crazy.
Right. What? Where is he from?
I didn't ask. Girl, I didn't have some conversations like that.
Oh, right. Okay. I got you. Yeah, I was just thinking that was so weird how someone can just automatically just put you when you didn't even talk to them yet, Thinking that on my way here. I was like, that is so odd.
They did that when I first got here, too. People did.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm.
So weird.
My name was coming up to go down there like all the time. And I'm like, I'm not going over there.
Right?
To visiting. I was like, no. But yeah. So people did that when I first got here too. So that's why it's not abnormal to me because I'm used to it,
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Yeah.
I kept the union thing up, but I don't even know where we left off. But
oh, guess what? I found somebody that had a book. So I ended up looking in the book.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's cool. Now you can actually see it.
Yeah, I wrote everything down in the book.
Oh, okay.
I used her book and wrote everything down in my notebook because I didn't have a way to make a copy, so I just wrote it down in my notebook. I saw they had airhead bites. I was like, what? You didn't tell me that.
They had what?
Airhead bites.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, I
I
didn't
saw
finish
it.
either.
Yes, they did have airhead bites. I saw it, and that's funny. Letecia points it out. You didn't tell me they had this, but
Oh,
Jen, I had
greedy.
to. What I really paused for was to tell you, and this is one of my favorite. Actually, I'm still using it from last year.
Okay.
The pink pineapple sunrise.
That's
You
my
would love that.
favorite. No, I love it.
Okay.
I know that one. Yes, yes, yes.
So good. It's so, so good. And I mix it with this lemon, this K. Ali perfume. It's like a lemon. I don't know. It just smells really good with it. I don't know what it is. It's like a lemon something. I could share it
Ooh.
with, if somebody was interested, I could find it for you guys, but I don't know the exact name. But yes. Okay. Well, if you know that one, I figured pineapple because you love pineapple.
Oh, I love pineapple.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Sorry.
Okay.
I
All
just
right.
was like, wait, yeah, the pineapple. I almost put it in chat. And I was like, no, I need to tell you verbally so you know in case you didn't. But you already do. Okay.
I
Here we go.
love it. That's my favorite.
So
Okay.
good.
Yeah, they have
Oh, and one last thing, and we'll get right back to it. Their shampoo and conditioner is really good. I don't have any more now because I used through it all. I got some when I got the strawberry stuff because they had a big sale, and I got the at the beach scent. But it makes your hair so silky smooth. Like if you guys have considered trying their shampoo and conditioner, if you can get it on a sale, it's like the same price as any shampoo, like Walmart, and it is really makes your hair really, really soft. Okay, that's all.
that was under the candy. It was like airhead berry bites.
Yeah, I didn't I say that? I thought I said that.
I didn't hear it, but then again, it could have been all your northern accent you had going on earlier. That I was like, what?
All my noises?
Your northern accent.
Oh, my northern. I'm sorry. It's hard to hear.
Yeah, your northern accent.
Whatever. I don't have a northern accent.
Did you tell everybody there that you were going to take out the beautician for your hair?
No, but I did. Well, yeah, basically I did. I've been telling everybody how my hair is up right now. I'm like, yeah, my hair is up right now because my hair is stupid. It's so dumb. And then they're like, oh, take it down and show us. And I was showing them. I was like, see how they made it like layers. They're like, oh, it's not that bad. I'm like, shut up.
Don't you hate when people do that? It's like, it's not that bad. You're like, all right, thank you, but no.
Right? It's like, yes, it is. It is that bad.
It is that bad.
Yeah. I hate wearing it up at a wedding, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't know what food we're having or anything like that. What did you do outside? You having fish?
I tanned. Yeah, I tanned.
You can't?
I tanned.
Oh. Like what?
I
see, it's your southern accent.
I know. I put on the lotion and I tanned. And then I shot some basketball. And then I tanned again. And then I helped these people wanted to find something on their tablet. And then I tanned again.
So you've been busy.
They were like, you're already brown. I was like, I got to get down here.
Yeah. Well, you've been inside, too, so you can imagine how tan you can get.
I mean, I came here pretty brown from Kansas.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I get pretty dark, too, if I'm out. But you're already naturally dark.
Yeah, like, all my... I wasn't pale or nothing, like, when I first came here.
Yeah.
I was pale because I never went outside in El Paso counties, but, like, I have, like, you get plenty of sunlight in Kansas, so...
Yeah.
It's hard to get sunlight here because it'd be like hot, and the next thing you know, it's cool. And you're like, oh my God, I'm cold. And you're like, oh my God, I'm hot. Oh my God, I'm cold.
Yeah. That's how it is here. It was sprinkling and getting really cold, and now the sun's out. It'll rain, and then, be all fine.
Yeah, that's so weird. I'd be like, what in the world?
Their wedding was inside. Or was going to be inside, but then we had it outside. First it was going to be outside, then we all had to go back in when it was raining, and then they waited 15 minutes, and then it stopped raining.
Dang, so they're just moving chairs in and out, in and out.
Yep. Basically. Basically. I was going to tell you something else.
Run, go jump in the water.
I don't know about that. It's probably cold.
Yeah, it probably is.
They have a waterfall right here.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, can you hear it? No? Oh.
I can hear somebody talking, but I can't hear the waterfall.
Oh, well, they're too loud behind me. They're being too loud for you to hear it. I keep echoing back.
I know. I'm telling you, it's the internet.
The internet there sucks.
Everybody's on it. Everybody's started watching movies and everything.
Okay, I'm trying not to pause a lot, but I gotta say, like, it's pretty annoying to hear, oh, I just went laid out, went and played basketball, tan some more, went and did this, tan some more. Sorry, the internet's not great because everybody's watching their movies and listening to their podcasts or whatever. Like, is this prison or what? It doesn't sound like prison. That sucks.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand the need to have incentives in prison for people who are going to have a chance at parole, who are getting out. Okay. And I understand that there needs to be not as many programs and incentives, but at least some for lifers, because otherwise, what incentive do they have to even behave in prison? Do you know what I mean? If they're not, they can only, you only got the one life. They're only going to keep you for your whole life. So what, but I think that given Letecia's crime, it doesn't sound like she is at all being punished.
Yeah. Yeah. Gannon can't watch TV. He can't listen to music. He can't play basketball. And you think it, like, what I think about is before the internet, what prison life must have been like. And now, and before the internet, like, they could watch the news or whatever, like a couple cable TV shows and call on a phone in a hallway. But now they've got tablets in their rooms. It's like the internet has really changed that.
It just doesn't feel like she's getting punished at all.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It really doesn't. And Bellis, hopefully you said you got crap to do, but must lurk. So hopefully you get through your crap without much problems. and then they're talking about Baby Fresh in the chat. Do you remember that perfume or Baby Soft?
Baby Soft from Avon.
It was like, no, it was from Love's.
Oh.
It was like, I know you would know it if it had a round top, like a roundish top, and it was pink, and it was everywhere, like Walmart. I remember it when I was a kid. I got my niece one, but I got her like they have a couple of different scents now, but it doesn't smell very good, but I had to get it for the nostalgia. And I'm like, I had this when I was little. I'll show you a picture. You'll know what I'm talking about. The Love's Baby Soft or whatever. Neat, Alex. I love your loud ass frogs tonight. Well, we're going to get rained out, so I'm going to try to not pause as much because I've got everything outside so we can get through it. But if you want me to pause, interrupt and let me know. And then I'll just, okay, here we go.
I could play Sudoku because they still didn't put the $30 on my tablet. So I'm like, okay, well, what did they do with the money? They took it out of my account.
What?
So yeah, they took it out, and then it's still not on the tablet. And so the lady was like, if it's not on the tablet Monday when I get back, let me know. I'll call them. I said, girl, this is about like the same answer you gave me about my property. Oh, we don't know where it's at. No, we don't know. Okay.
Yeah. It always seems to happen like that. Hopefully you'll be able to get it figured out, having a commissary, and then bring it down to debit. That's what she said.
Well, we don't have commissary on our tablet.
Oh, well, that doesn't even make any sense then, what she's talking about.
Yeah, and we don't even have commissary on our tablet. We do commissary by paper.
Oh. I don't know what she's talking about, because that's exactly what she told me. At first, when I first called up there, it was just giving me options. If you have problems with your phone or whatever, it wasn't giving me options that I wanted. It was just this automatic thing that I had to press all these buttons to get to. And then finally, it was like, we're going to direct you to customer service. And then I was sat there for like a half hour waiting.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I need to figure this out. So.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe they just, I don't know. I will let her look at it one day and figure it out. Because I was going to play dominoes, but it has something to do. Like, if I go outside and stuff, but I can't leave the unit yet until I'm a 3. Like, they just called a bunch of church call-outs, but
they didn't call you?
I can't go till I'm a 3.
Oh, damn it.
I know, because when I get 3, I could be going all the time when I'm a 3.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll get, how long do you think it'll take you?
I don't know. These people don't stop harassing them, too. They're going to have me as some kind of crazy risk or something.
Yeah.
Jen, can you look at the screen for a second? I'm going to show you the baby soft.
Okay,
if you
I'm looking.
recognize
I've
it.
been looking at the screen this whole time.
Okay, I didn't know if you were just listening or looking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was like when I was a kid. I remember that, but
that was around when I was a kid.
Yeah, they still make it and sell it now.
Do they
I just
really?
took this screenshot off Walmart, and you could literally buy it right now. Yeah.
Wow. It doesn't smell good. I never liked it.
I think I might have liked that one okay, but the lemon one I got, it smells like Lysol or something. Like I didn't like it at all.
Oh, see, when I was in middle school, the big the smell that all the girls liked that I never liked was Exclamation. Do you remember that one? That perfume, Exclamation.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it smells like.
I still love, but I think my body chemistry has changed, and so I don't know if it'll smell good on me anymore. But I used to love Clinique Happy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I like that one too. I like that. And then I remember that in middle school, like girls wearing that.
Yes. When a long time ago, I worked at Dillard's when I was as an adult. I did not have the miniest mini bendy. I only had the older 3 kids. And I worked there over Christmas, and I was wearing it, and I had gone past the perfume counter the makeup to out Dillard's to get to the food court or whatever, and I passed the Clinique, and the girl there that was working stopped me, and she said, let me smell you. And I said, okay. So I let her smell me, and she said, it was the sweetest thing ever. She said, a lot of people come in here and they buy the Clinique, but it does not smell good on them, and it smells so good on you.
Oh, it's so crazy how perfume does that.
Ones. Yeah.
I love how you guys are all putting in the chat what perfumes you love and used to love. I remember Curve, like all the ones you guys are saying. Tess, the CK Into You was my favorite. Like I went through a couple bottles of that, which was, I guess, after the CK1. I never had the CK1.
Yeah, I remember CK1. I was not a fan of that one ever. I always liked Calvin Klein Eternity. That was my favorite.
And for me in high school, I did like Very Sexy from Victoria's Secret. And
Ooh,
the angel one, I like that one too.
ooh, that's a good one too.
Heavenly or something.
I like
yeah.
Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. That's my favorite one too.
Yeah, that was all the rage when I was young, the
Mhm.
love spell. Okay. All right. Not
Okay.
to go
Enough
off
of that.
topic, but that's what we do here. When we're listening to calls and hanging out, we do talk about all kinds of shit. That's why they're posted for people who don't want to hang out to go listen to. So I don't feel
Right.
bad about.
No, because we do provide the no commentary ones. You know, this time Allie did it before we did the commentary one, but you know, sometimes we do it right after. Maybe the next time I'll do mine. I'll do the no commentary ones, and then I'll do the, commentary. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
However
bottom
you want
line
to do
is
it.
we always release the ones without commentary. So
And as soon as we get off of this, I will send you those things, the numbers.
oh, okay. Oh, before we forget, let me just say this really quick. Let me tell you what butterfly smells like. It's like a vanilla and a citrus, if I remember correctly, because one of they were asking about it in chat. Hold on.
Okay, Abellas. Love
It's
you back.
Okay, it's fragrance notes: raspberry nectar, iris petals, and airy vanilla.
Ooh,
I
that
know.
sounds good.
Yeah, I can do florals and citruses. So
Okay, I got a problem. I gotta like maneuver in and out on both of these devices. So it's gonna
Oh,
take
dear.
me a second to pause between pausing and speaking, like 5 seconds.
I'll
So
just wait.
so you know.
I'll
Okay.
just wait till you're
Or
in.
if you do, that's okay. But just know that that's why. If there's a delay, it's just be like 5 seconds, and I'll be in.
Okay.
Because of Kansas made you look all crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know, all these stalkers just leave it alone, because if not, they're going to keep me as a moderate risk, and then that takes me longer, you know?
Yeah. That's why I've been praying for everybody to leave you alone. I mean, this guy, he's just like marking as boyfriend. How does he know if you don't have a boyfriend? Maybe,
He's really nasty. Because, like, in the dance meeting, I really put on there, I thought, well, I have a boyfriend that ain't 7. That was after the fact.
Yeah.
And he's probably looking up who the other 7 is.
You what? Yeah, like.
I said,
What'd you say?
I said, he's probably looking up who 7 is, and then we probably think, what is this girl talking about? 7.
7.
I know. Then
You should say your boyfriend is 7. That'd be funny. Huh?
That's what I told you. I just said that.
Oh, that's probably what I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
I said I didn't tell him. Before the fact, he didn't ask. But after he said that, I wrote back and I said, my boyfriend's name is 7. So he's probably going to put that online, and then they're going to all be like, oh, my God, 7? And then somehow 7's going to actually see it and be like, there's some crazy girl.
I'm going to laugh so hard if they say that.
And then I'll be like, oh, my God.
Because I am sure that he has everything to do with them, you know.
I know. They'll be like tagging Hog Mob Ministries now, harassing the Christian people, you know.
Yeah. I'm sure he's trying to get some info from you some way. They're going to be like, oh, she has a boyfriend named 7.
Yeah, I know.
That would make me laugh. You know how you...
With all of them. I'm going to be telling them all kinds
You
of stuff.
should.
I'm going to be like, I am. I'm going to be like, but don't tell 7. That's what I'm going to write back next. I'm going to say, don't tell 7 because I have another boyfriend. Then I'm going to start just making shit up.
Yeah, you should. I will. That will make me laugh so hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then they're going to call me on the speaker and be like, whenever he sets the visit up, they're going to be like, hey, you have a visitor. I have to be like, could you find out who it is? And then when they tell me Brenda Stratton or whatever, I'm going to be like, could you tell them no? Who the hell that is?
Okay, this is the 7 guy on the screen. He's
Right.
a Christian rapper. So
Who's
that
obviously not Leticia's boyfriend. Where like anybody would ever think that this guy is gonna be with. Stop it, Letecia. You really think you're slick enough to do that? And also, hold on, really quickly. Rodalie. No, it's not. There are no calls from Letecia to Al because she's not allowed to contact Al. He is a victim.
Oh, well, I thought, well, someone had asked, do we have the calls between, and I thought they meant the pretext calls. So, yes, we have
Oh,
those
yes.
on the channel.
Yes.
And that more than what was played in court. Someone else
Correct.
had asked that. And then I
Correct.
said yes, but not current calls.
And this is the guy she's trying to pretend. Oh my God. Also, if you want to know something interesting, she keeps saying 7, right? Well, yes, there's a rapper named 7, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G is this 7th letter of the alphabet.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's talking about him because in another call, she literally says, like, I was listening to his podcast, and I don't know, just a bunch of
She
shit
thinks
about
he's
him.
is she really thinking that that's her boyfriend, or does she just want it out there?
She's just gonna lie and say that's her boyfriend, but she knows he doesn't know her. And you're right. I think we have to make that point. He is a Christian rapper. He would never give you the time of day, lady. Keep dreaming. That's all.
Nobody would give no.
Well, this girl would, but
well, yeah.
You're right. Most normal people, sane people, anybody with common sense and a heart wouldn't.
Right.
But
right. Like, would he minister at a prison and maybe speak to her? Sure. But he ain't finna date you, Letecia. Stop playing with these people.
Yeah,
and everybody knows that. Like, you think you're so slick, like you're just gonna get one over on all of us. Okay.
Yeah. Tess said he is a minister and a rapper that preaches in prison, though. So
yeah.
But yeah, he's not. You're right. Would he speak to you? Maybe if he was there at the prison, but he's not going to become your BFF
No.
or your boyfriend.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I'll be like, no go. I remember in El Paso County, them suckers used to schedule visits all the time. My name would be up there every day, and I'd be like, oh, you didn't have to get no approval there. You just signed up. And like, oh my God, every day.
You know what? It does remind me of a time when I did hear them say, like, we should overload your visiting so nobody can visit you or something. I do remember them talking about that. Like, all kinds of shit.
I can't do that.
Who said that? Who? I sound like, now you got me sounding like some throwed off ass owl. Who said that? I would love to. Don't you think that if somebody on the internet anywhere had said that we would know exactly what this lady is talking about? Nobody
is it the visitors list part?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody said that. Number one. Number two, Letecia, are you aware that your visitors list is public record and that we have seen your visitors list and that nobody ever signed up to visit you except for Aint B, Harley, and Amy L. That's it. That's all. Stop lying.
Yeah. Now, I will say, if the Kansas won't give us that one, and this girl went there, we know that. But
right, but she's talking about El Paso.
Yeah,
she said in El Paso, her neighbor. Get out of here, Letecia. Nobody came to see you.
Yeah, and also that's why the title of the video is Female Talk, Commissary, Fake Boyfriends, and a Side of Lies, or whatever it says, because she's lying. Nobody said that. Like you said, we would have heard if it was anywhere where somebody was planning to do something like that. That's just lies.
And we would have said something like, don't do that. That ain't right. Don't, that's, I wouldn't approve. I wouldn't agree with that. And I would say, don't do that. You know what I mean?
Same. I would not waste my time doing it. And I'm not doing anything that's going to get me in trouble. Sorry.
Right. I ain't trying to be in the cell next to you, Tisha.
Yeah, hell no. And Madeline says, "Hey guys, on a less than ideal road trip, enjoying your commentary so much, and I hope
Oh,
your trip gets better. Hopefully, it gets better. And I'm glad that we can help you cheer up a little bit."
yes.
And then,
Here's the thing. I know people keep thinking they must have met in prison, and not in like two prisoners kind of a way, because two felons can't associate. Now, I don't know how it works if somebody serves their whole term and they're just released. I don't know how that works, but
yeah,
yeah, I don't, something tells me that this chick is not a prison or wasn't a prisoner, or some of the questions she asked, she wouldn't ask. Like she asked Tisha if Letecia had any input on where she gets transferred. Even,
yeah,
yeah.
yes, that's a great point. I don't think so either. There are things, I get why people wonder that, because there are times in these calls where she seems like familiar with the situation, but I'm thinking that's just from Tisha and like
Mm-hmm.
hearing, yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you, Pointer Lover. And yeah, if you go back and rewind after, like Neat said, I showed the request, like the report, the arrest record, or I'm sorry, arrest affidavit or narrative from the arrest affidavit. And I have the file if you want to download it on Patreon. Pointer Lover just dropped it, and it's on the free tier. You do have to sign up to be a member, but you don't have to pay anything to ever get any documents I put out. They're never going to be for sale, because a lot of creators do that. It drives me nuts. I'm not ever doing that. So that's it.
Allie's a good egg.
And what you cut out?
A good egg.
Oh, thank you, Bendy. You're a good
You're
egg too.
welcome. I try.
And Punksy, thank you for your super
Aw.
sticker. Thank you. Okay.
All
All right,
right,
you
here we
ready?
go. Yep.
We're almost done. Oh, wait. Hilson House of Crazy. Thank you so much. If he is her boyfriend, I'm getting a voluntary lobotomy.
Do you know what I read that as first? A
What?
vocabulary lobotomy. And I was like, wait, what? And then I read it again and I was like, oh, voluntary. I'm tired.
Tisha messing. Yeah, tired and listening to Tisha.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Prison.
Okay.
They gotta actually turn in their ID, go through the approval process, everything. So it ain't like they can just be like
Overload it.
like like they did in El Paso County. You can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Who did that?
It just could be who the people are. Like it just like this person's been added to your visiting list. So just like it did in Kansas, like it would send me, this person's been added, just like when it sent back about Aunt Brenda's, and I was like, after she was already on there, and then it sent back talking about she was kicked off, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's so strange. Is she trying to get? Is she able to figure out how to do it again to see if it works?
She got turned back in again, but then we didn't hear anything. So I don't know. It was probably some game they were playing.
I think so. Is she trying it again in Colorado? Is she figuring it out?
Yeah, I called her earlier.
Hold on a minute.
And I think it's Saturday. She'd be out doing everything.
Look how easily blaming other people comes to Letecia. It's everybody else's fault. It can't be that Aunt B got kicked off the list for a reason only having to do with Aunt B. No.
Yeah.
They woke up this morning and at the Colorado prison decided, hey, now I know what let's do. Let's mess with Letecia. Get out of here, Letecia. They don't care.
I know. But I guess it's just part of a long life of never taking accountability or responsibility.
Never.
Yeah.
Never, ever. Get out of here. Nobody overloaded your visitor list in El Paso County. In fact, Letecia, the only people that actually visited you, aside from her legal team did, and there were times when she wouldn't even leave her cell to visit with her legal team. Shut up.
Yeah, literally refused. And Donna, this call happens before she knows about Brenda being locked up. They're going to talk some about that here in a sec. Not about that, but you'll hear. But this call is before. So Jen and I were just excited to hear that call, excited to hear from Aunt B. It was Father's Day, wanted to do something quicker. So we put that out because it really wouldn't mess with these calls because they're not intertwined at all. It was just one call with Brenda and the whole bunch. That's all there was. So,
Yep.
okay.
What
Ready?
a mess. Yeah.
And, you know, she be at the beach and stuff like that because, you know, it's beautiful there.
Talk about the beach.
I know. So it's beautiful. And she's living in South Carolina. South Carolina now at the beach, so.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll like approve. I mean, we'll see if it approves. And if it does, then they're just messing.
It will be. Brenda ain't got no darn warrants. They just playing games.
I know. When has she ever been in Kansas anyway?
I mean, she hasn't. I mean, other than any normal person that drives through Interstate 70. But I mean, what did she do? You know? Just run for the police to the state of Kansas or something like? No.
No. I mean, they do have tolls that you go through, but they send you they send you something in the mail. Like they know who you are, you know.
But they
I came to visit
warrant for you.
No. And she would get it in the mail anyway. She would see it. So they send you a payment in the mail. So she would know about that. Yeah. If she did go through there. So, you know, that would be messed up if they're messing around with your aunt like that, you know?
Oh, my God. You two idiots.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
psychos.
Somebody
idiots. These two are idiots. That's not how it works.
Put the wrong visitor or put the wrong name down or something and just weren't looking at the screen and be like, oh, this visitor or something because
hold on, we'll just talk
she's
about
never even been doing anything in Kansas. So
okay.
Right. Well, remember, they were trying to mess with me.
Yeah. She was like, Texas, maybe. Like, she was laughing. She was like, I can see if I did something there. She was like, well, I ain't did nothing in Kansas, so.
Right. I know. That's bold. They were trying to take me off and saying that there's something that they were finding. And it's like, what are you talking about? There is nothing.
They just wanted to make up everything. Anything
all I have,
everything they could.
Right? They do. I was like, dude, they cannot take that off.
No.
I'm going to make copies in the morning when I go get a coffee of my driver's license and mail it tomorrow.
Oh, coffee. That would be nice right now.
Aw, I wish that you could have coffee. I wish you could have a lot of things. I wish you could just get out.
I know, right? I can't have coffee for like 6 months, probably.
6 months?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Are you allowed to have sugar?
Yeah, we can have sugar. We got soda machines out there, everything. They just don't allow coffee because coffee messes up these people's meds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just coffee. But you can't have coffee. You can't. Your tweezers have to stay in the bowl, which I went earlier about the tweezers and the toenail clippers. And if you get them, they have to stay up there. Tweezers, toenail clippers, what else? Your razor, your medicine. Like even if you buy like vitamins, you have containers in there with your names on them. So you just go in there and get your name. You can still use it all. It's just they allowed it because this is a true like residential mental health unit.
Yeah.
A real one, not like the little crazy
You have 1 minute left.
You know, where they were like treat people wrong and stuff like that. It's just a real facility.
Yeah, so 1 minute left. Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy your wedding thing going on.
Call me tomorrow.
Yeah, I will. All right. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Call me. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello?
Okay. So, oh my God, it was hard not to pause because I wanted to say, you know, she's talking about the visitor list and her driver's license and people messing with her. Well, here's the thing, and I want new Amy Lang to listen up because I know you're listening. You told us, we heard you don't want to listen, but you can't help it. Here's the thing, for real, for your own safety and security, if you make the choice to have any communications with someone who's in prison for life, all of that stuff, we're nice enough to not put out the information that came with the calls or try to, put out if we knew who you were, who we thought you were, or whatever. But not everyone will be that way. And you take that risk when you decide you want to meet with her and you're going to visit with her. People can get the information. I'm here to tell you they can and they will if they want to. So if you want, I don't think anybody's messing with you, trying to get you off the list, any of that bullshit. I don't believe that. But just like I said, for your own safety and security, understand that when you make the decision to be a big girl and invite this kind of stuff into your life and take part in a relationship with somebody like Letecia, who is infamous and well known for doing something so horrific that people truly care about. People care about kids, okay? They do. And especially, Gannon, he was precious. All the things we know about him, like how caring and loving he was and gentle. This makes people care, and they will care for the rest of your days. They will care. People will care about this.
Right. And
so when you decide to do it, I mean, you're going to have to expect that you got to know what you're getting into.
Exactly. And the thing of it is, you chose, okay? Aint B is related to Letecia, okay? She's family. So of course she's going to be, talking to her. Okay. But you chose to contact Letecia for whatever reason. And I don't even give a rat's fat kneecap what that reason is, but you are exposing yourself. We are good people. We'll protect your identity, but we're not the only ones who can request this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And you do. And people like you do make people feel a certain type of way.
Yeah. People care about this.
They do.
They care about they want, I'm sorry, look at the people who still go to the hearings for what's her name that killed with Charles Manson, for her getting out.
Patricia Krenwinkel.
People care about it years and years
Manson
later.
girls.
They're still going, and they do you think people are going to care about this forever, for the rest of forever? So if it's something that's worth it to you to have this relationship with Letecia, then that's on you. But just understand that you have to expect that. I'm sorry.
Right, you do. And it's and the thing is, so these two bubbleheads are talking about Aint B because Kansas pulled her background check. You realize that you're in, it's a prison. It's a state-run facility. It's a government facility. They have access to interstate records. That's all the states, Tisha. So Aint B doesn't need to have a warrant in Kansas for them to be able to see it, you idiot. They're not messing with you.
Yeah, it's very, I don't know, narcissistic behavior to think anybody gives a fuck to mess with you that.
Right. Why would we want to impede your visitation when we requested your video visits, you idiot?
Yeah, we're not trying to get your video visits to stop. We were watching them.
Yeah. Get the hell out of here. Use your, sheesh.
But yeah, so, and in the middle of what we listened to tonight, if you guys want to listen, there's a bunch, it's really a lot about every freaking unhealthy, pre-packaged full of preservative snack that exists. They talk about, and that's really it. Maybe at the beginning, the second call doesn't get immediately into that. There might be a little bit more there, but if you guys want to listen, it's under the videos tab on my channel, and I'll make sure the playlists are up to date. I've got playlists on my channel for both channels in order. So it goes to, okay, so yeah, you can go to the playlist on our channels, and if you've missed anything, it's all going to be in order. Up to this point it is, but this one isn't on there yet, but it will be after this. So.
Exactly, but are you saying it's like messing with the Ouija board, okay? You have no idea who's on the other side of that door, but you're over here like the damn welcome wagon with your welcome mat out. You got snacks in one hand, beverages in the other. I mean, what the hell?
Yep.
Do you realize you're not, this is, look, I remember the rash of shit that I took online way back when, debating the West Memphis 3 case, what people called me, what they still say about me, actually, in my comment section, that's never been deleted. If it's been deleted, it's been deleted by YouTube because of profanity or whatever, but I don't delete that kind of stuff. But I knew that going in. I knew that if I started talking about that case on YouTube again, like publicly, because I didn't for a long, long time, but I knew people were going to have opinions. I knew people were going to call me, the things that they've said. All right.
Yeah.
That, it is what it is.
It's like you expect it, and it's I don't know. It's what this woman needs to do too. If she's going to be talking to Tisha, expect it. Same with me. Like, there's times where I get a lot of shit. Maybe you guys haven't seen it, but trust me, and I ignore a lot of it. But it's just part of being out there, putting yourself out there on the internet, or putting yourself out there in a relationship with Letecia Stauch. So.
Exactly. So, like, yeah, I mean, you got it. Yes. The chicken lady is the worst. She is diabolical in the comment section. But I'm just saying, like, you need to, like, you have to be prepared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is, the grace gets extended to people in Leticia's family because they didn't ask for any of this, right? Letecia did what she did, and they're living with the consequences of being related to Letecia. You, on the other hand, said, "Where do I sign up?"
Yes.
Let me send some money too. That's different. And that's why people feel some type of way.
Exactly. And she was so worried. Like, I keep thinking about that call where the first call we heard where she's like, I'm just so worried that they're going to get my information and they're going to stalk me and stalk my family. And like, I don't know. We would never do that. But why are you putting yourself in this situation then?
Exactly. That's what I want to know. What I'd really, really like to ask you, new Amy, is you're taking a huge, huge risk by doing this. You're very worried, and you have a right. And I would be, if I were in your position, I would be worried too. Now, you don't have anything to fear from me and Allie because we're not those people, but I can't speak for the whole internet. Okay. But what I'd really like to know from you is what reward are you getting from this friendship with Letecia? What good, what benefit is Letecia bringing to your table? Because and does that, and I'd like to know the reward, and I'd also like to know, have you really thought about the risk, and does the reward really outweigh the risk?
Yep.
That's what I'd really like to ask you. That's the only thing I want to ask you. I don't give a shit. I can hear your conversations with Letecia. I don't need for you, I don't need some inside scoop. I don't care about that. I just, that's the question I want to ask. I want to ask you.
I think it has to be, she has some, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like regular friendship for me. I don't know. It just doesn't. And I think it's something like that, but that's just a guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. But the worst thing we'll do to you over here, like Crazy Nancy keeps on says, is some memes. But let me just say this. They will be hilarious and they will be accurate. That's the worst thing we've ever done.
Yes.
It's memes.
Exactly.
Okay? We're not going to try to find out who you are. None of that. None of that.
Okay. Well, lots of memes, and we go hard.
Yeah, we do. We go hard in the memes.
But that's it. So, but anyways, you guys, please check out Jen's channel for other calls that won't be released over here. That will be exclusive to her channel. And yeah, thank you for being here, Jen. Thank you for being here. I'm going to let you guys go, but it was fun, and I'll go get to working on getting your numbers for the next one.
All right. I appreciate that, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you guys, everybody. Thank you for being here. We appreciate everybody so much. Make sure you give Allie a thumbs up. She works really hard, and she's having to do double work this time because she's got to make Bendy lists. This has never happened before. I've never made her Allie make lists, but the way it just this time it happened. So,
Yeah.
But she keeps me entertained during the day. Like I was really tense about Karen Reed, and Allie kept me entertained, and I appreciated that. She, made me laugh and stuff, and took my mind off it because I was tense.
Yes, which I
And then
cannot believe how
I
that
know,
ended. You guys got to go
know.
watch the verdict on
Oh,
Jen.
and by the way, if you haven't watched the verdict, I covered it on my channel, and also 2020 did an interview last night. There were several people on there, but the one that I was interested in is Michael Proctor.
I heard.
Yeah, and I haven't got to watch it yet because I was busy today, and I'm going to watch it tonight. It's available if you don't have like cable or whatever. It's on Hulu. So there you go.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. I enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, thank you for everything. And thank you, Bendy.
All right. Thank you. Bye, you guys.